Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars. On hot7025fm.com.
E-Class Consulting. It's owned and operated by Carice, providing tools, training, and resources that are sure to make you and your business even more successful. We are staffed with a marketing, credit, tax, and a real estate consultant. E-Class Consulting also provides a temporary admin service called E-Class Admins. Want to book an appointment with E-Class Consulting? Call 702-518-3002 or email book@eclassconsulting.com. E-Class Consulting, navigating you to greatness.
It's your girl, Miss Connie, coming to you every Wednesday at 5 p.m., discussing the levels of intimacy. What's your naked truth? Stay tuned in to stay turned on. See you at 5. This is Miss Connie from Levels of Intimacy. You're tuned in to Hot 702.5 FM.
Hey, it's Carice, and I'm here to tell you about Hotcast for Podcasting. We are a podcasting studio located in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Hot 702.5 FM studios. You can book online at hot7025fm.com. Just click on Hotcast. You can book and find your times right there. Thank you for booking with Hotcast for Podcasting.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Good afternoon. What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Miss Connie LV, and you already know what time it is. It is that power hour. It is 5 p.m. Pacific time, and it is time for the Naked Truth. Come on in, guys. Yes, I'm supposed to have low lighting. Okay. Listen. Okay, y'all saw me on live 2.5 seconds ago. Like I was early. I'm literally late. Okay, give me grace. The naked truth is the clock is moving faster than I am. But I am here. I am ready. Make sure you copy, paste, subscribe. I'm your girl, Miss Connie LV. I am with a guest today. I have been shooting out her information. But before we log on, I want to make sure you guys copy, follow, and purchase, okay, from Safety is Key. That's SAFETISKEY, because once we get into describing this business owner, okay, it's going to be a whole listen, this is an eye opener. You know, I can't even think of the word I want right now, but this is definitely somebody that we want to know, somebody we are excited about meeting. I'm not going to take the whole 45 minutes here talking nonsense, but as always, this show is sponsored by a few companies and brands that get us going. You know, I am your girl, Miss Connie LV. I'm a master stylist here in the city of Las Vegas. So Totally Made Over, that is my brand.com. I am the stylist to the stars, okay? So if you would like to schedule and you will make me look good, I'm here for it, okay? And I'm also your bedroom boutique consultant. That's Bedroom Candy by Intimsc. That's Intimate Conversations with Miss Connie, which is how we even ended up in this platform, okay? Levels of Intimacy came from Bedroom Candy Intimacy, okay? So I just want to let you guys know that not only are we have you covered from the rudder, but we got you covered from the tudder, okay? And I told you last week, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. But I warned y'all about her coming in here tonight. So I got my code for my little bangs here. But I'm going to tell you something. When you out in these streets and you out here traveling and you a Thundercat, you got to be ready. Hence is why we got my girl in the house today. Safety is key. We got Miss Annie in the house. She is going to be giving us all type of quality items, okay? We're not going to beat you with the bling, okay? We're going to give you the keys to safety. But all jokes aside, guys, I left a little bit of a cliffhanger there. I said, just imagine going to see your friend one day and 2 weeks later you wake up, you've been essayed and you tell your story and no one really believes you. And as I shared this story with a few people, just it was just crazy because every time I share one story, it opens up a novel of different stories from different people. And as I came into the station today, I had a call from a friend who described a situation where there were two little girls in a situation. They told the mom about it. The mom didn't handle it. She didn't provide protection for her girls. Her girls couldn't protect themselves. Hence, somebody out of the equation was unalived. And it's just like, we really got to have the conversation and we got to be listening. So that's what I want you guys to do right now as I introduce my next guest. Her name is Annie. Once again, I'm going to keep saying her name so you remember that it is not Connie. Okay, it is Annie, but it's the Annie and Connie hour. Welcome to the show, Annie. Okay, Annie and Connie with the teeth. Yes. Welcome to the show, Annie. It's such a pleasure to have you here. How are you feeling right now?
I feel incredible, to be honest with you. Thank you for having me. My gosh,
yes,
I would have never seen this. I would have never thought this. So this is like,
listen, you manifested me.
Just a little sprinkle.
Okay, listen, I'm giving the hairstyle is giving Glenda the good witch.
Yeah, see?
Not Jackie the bad bitch. It's giving Glenda the good witch. Okay,
Glenda,
it's giving Coretta Stock King.
Yes,
I got some shit to say. Okay, so yeah, introduce yourself to the audience and let them know who you are and why how we ended up here.
Oh, well, hello, everyone out there. Hello. So I am Annie. If you know me, you know me. But, man, I am not a Las Vegas native whatsoever. I am a Cali baby all the way at heart. But some things, you know what I'm saying, they definitely steer your life in a totally different direction. So with them steering your life in a different direction, you move with it. You move with it. You take what's given, and you can either fold or you persevere. So, but I'm excited. I'm so excited to be here. I truly am.
I'm excited to have you. Honestly, we got some scrambling going on here. Yeah, I'm excited to have you. I'm excited to let my audience know who you are and your story. So, you say you are a California native. How long have you been in Las Vegas?
I've been out here for 15 years.
Okay. Married, single?
Crazy? I am married. Yes, I am. Shout out to the hubby. Shout out. He at work right now. I do have children. I have 4 boys. Yes. God gave me 4 kings. And they are true kings. Big shout out to my oldest. Today is his birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to
that
my
handsome
Caden.
young man.
Yes. So I'm truly blessed. I got nieces. I'm looking at y'all too. I got y'all.
Okay. How old are your children?
So my oldest just turned 17 today. My second oldest is 16. My third oldest is 11, and my 6-year-old will actually be 7 on Saturday.
What?
Yes.
That's little Chris, right?
Chris, yes.
Listen, y'all, Chris is special.
Yes, you better believe it.
Chris is one of them special babies, and all the babies are special. Like, listen, I've met these children. I mean, I literally wanted to come over just to be with the kids, and I know they was like, Auntie Connie crazy. I done took the kids to the movies and forgot them kids leaving in the car, girl.
Listen,
and they all over 5'11".
Yes.
Except for the niece in the front.
Mm-hmm.
I got on the car, I got to driving, and they was just rolling. And I had to look over like, now where are we going? They said, Auntie Connie, you been past it. I said, well, why ain't nobody saying nothing? They like, we just rolling. I said,
They did not. They was
Don't
chilling.
trust me.
Yeah, they was chilling. They was just like, hey, wherever she driving, that's where we end up.
Then the kids gave me the instructions, and I still got veered off. I said, what is going on, Connie? Okay. Like,
Connie
listen.
was in another zone. We had a lot that was going on that day.
We did.
So I cut you the slack.
We had
on
a
it.
good long day. Yes, we did. But, it's such a beautiful thing to see you smile. I love that. And the fact that all your teeth are just beautiful is everything to me,
You too.
But, behind every tooth is trauma.
Period.
Okay. And that's what this show is about, the naked truth. So I like to ask, every guest that comes on here, first you did your introduction, but how we came to each other, how we came to know each other. And when you thought about, hey, I'm going to go on Connie's show, and it's like the naked truth.
Man.
Because I've been getting a lot of conversation. They like, you want me to take my clothes off? I'm like, that's what you got to do.
That's what you want to do.
If that's what you want to do.
Get down to the comfortability.
Yes, listen. Like, let's see the scars. Let's see the stretch marks. I know you've been hit with a few shots, but you don't want
baby,
to.
I got them.
Okay.
I got them.
So
I represent them. Like, it's a part of me.
Here it is. So coming on this show, talking about the conversations that we have, and just dropping that little line in the discussion,
Yeah. So when it comes to how everything started, I will be honest, I've never seen this for myself. And if I would have seen this before, I probably would have ran away from it. So it's really standing in your truth, not being afraid to speak up, speak out, tell your story, and let people know that they're not alone. They're really not alone. And in our society, we face too much of it, where a lot of people really feel alone. Nobody understands them. Nobody's going to believe them. I'm not going to believe me if I tell you, we got to get away from that, because our children are at risk. Our lives are at risk. So when you go into that, like, what do you want, to produce out of that? Like, do you want people to know, hey, look, this happened to me, stay away from X, Y, and Z? Give them the tools so they can use that to protect themselves as well.
Exactly. So that's what we get into. Safety is key. So tell us a little bit about safety is key, and then we're going to get to how it even came about. But before she talks, guys, because I know that you're going to trigger some people. And what I always say, there's healing and transparency. Hey, Michelle, thank you guys for tuning in. Hey.
Good.
Yeah, so if you see those names over there, because I don't have my glasses on.
I do.
T, so it's okay if you just say hello to the folks in the audience.
Mars, what's going on,
Yes,
girl?
hello everybody. But like I said, there is healing in transparency. So if you feel compelled to call, share your story, the number is 702-551-5261. We'll probably take take calls around 5:35. I want to let everybody know that this is a 2-segment show. Okay, I'm going to have my girl on here for 2 weeks, 2 episodes, because it's a lot.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot.
And
we're not going to try to compartmentalize or squeeze in. No, we got to go through the whole process, because somebody has to hear, somebody has to heal. So tell us about Safety is Key and how it came about.
All right. So Safety is Key is literally, what does it sound like? So your safety is key. Your safety matters. So in coming up with my brand, I was really like, I want to protect not just women, because men, you know what I'm saying? Like you have that to where it's on both sides. It's just more common for women. So I wanted to make something that was for both men and women. So we got the glitz and the glamour, for the ladies and the women. And then, we got the strong men colors as well. So you have both sides of it to where you can have protection. You can, carry it legally at that, because that's one of the biggest things is, can you, what can you carry and what can you not? So I wanted it to be to where it's not guns. It's not, and what normal people, a lot of people go for is the firearms. Well, then you got to worry about if somebody trying to take you, where you know what I'm saying, like aiming. So, and because of the laws are so twisted and they're bent, so you don't want in that moment for you to be caught off guard and you trying to fumble around, trying to figure out, how can you, save yourself? So when I went into making these, I wanted something that was quick. I wanted something that kind of discreet as well, but you put it on, you wear it. I mean, like it goes, it really goes and flows with. It's not super heavy. It's not like in the way, but it makes it to where you have a fighting chance, and that's like huge to me, a fighting chance.
Okay, so knowing that these items are necessary, it leads us actually into the story of Safety is Key.
Woo-wee, the story. This is funny because I told myself, I said, I'm not going to break down. I'm not going to try not
We're going to break through. That's what we going to do.
Exactly.
We ain't never going to break down. We going to break through.
Right.
That's what we getting ready to do.
Right. So here's the backstory. I was 19 years old and I had left the house. I was walking to my friend's house. I knew the way to get there. I didn't take back streets. I didn't take side streets because I wanted to be seen if anything were to ever happen. That's what my mom always taught. Well, I'm walking and I see this van and I thought it passed me. Well, the van didn't pass me. The side door opened up. The man grabbed me, threw me in the van, closed it, drove. I am literally screaming for my life. I am getting beat severely. I have no idea where they drove to. I know the windows were blacked out. They stopped. They came in the back. And literally, it was a fight. I mean, a hell of a fight for my life. I was essayed. I was sodomized to extreme lengths. And there was this house that it kind of looked like a shed, but it had like a little dim light on. So I'm screaming, I'm fighting, and all of a sudden you hear police sirens, and they open the door, push me out. I don't even know if I can say the word. I am bare, all bare. They stripped me out of everything. So they pushed me out. They grabbed my arm and closed it in the door and drove off. I had severe road thrash. I had broken glass screws embedded in my skin. They finally opened the door and I collapsed out of it. When I woke up, both my eyes were swollen shut. I found out I was totally disfigured. I had torn muscles in the top of my shoulders. And I stayed in the hospital for a while. My mom did not know. I was so embarrassed to actually tell her. My sister didn't know, and a lot of you guys don't know. But when I finally got home, the road was not over. It was not over. I became an alcoholic. I would literally drink myself to sleep. I was afraid of the dark. I slept in the corner, crouched in the corner. You could not hug me. You could not touch me. You couldn't even shake my hand. And working at the time, I couldn't even hear a man's voice on the phone. I would hang up. It took a while, and I mean years, y'all, years. I would have a panic attack just by seeing the van. Just by seeing the van. I would break down. And I was like, how am I ever going to get through this? How am I ever going to overcome this? But I will tell you, I did. I didn't go to AA. That was not even a thought. I was young. Like, go to AA, that's for like older people. And when I told my mom and my sister what had happened, it was like just them hearing it was like them living it. So they had to heal too. And they had to know, like, wow, this happened to my daughter. This happened to my sister. And that was difficult for them. So the road to healing, it was long. It was really long. Did they ever catch the man? No. Never caught him. What I did find out was about 2 weeks later, my coworker at the time, her next door neighbor, she had 2 girls. They raped and killed both of them. But I was the one that got away.
Wow. That's a testimony. So that is this story behind safety is key. And it's so funny because we've had so many conversations since our initial introduction. And shout out to Michelle Lipscomb, Fancy Teas and Things. That's how we became acquainted with each other. That is our sister, like in business. I love her to death. And Michelle, I'm going to have you on here too. So,
yes, you need to be. Right. Come on, twin.
Okay.
Come on, twin.
Yes, because that's what it's all about. You know, us telling our stories behind the business,
right.
You know, and it's crazy because you and I have had the conversation. I said that we would always, you know, like, wow, this is crazy because this is these moments where we could tap in live and,
right.
You know, but in the journey of healing, and like we said, behind every tooth is a trauma.
Ma'am, you listen. Yes, it is.
And when you told me the story, because what was the first story? And I was like, that's crazy. That almost was like identical to the story you told. Even just that the car and
yeah.
It's just a lot because sometimes we think we've healed, you know, but we put things back so far. Like, I can't allow this to keep on pressing me. You know, I can't let it break me down because I got to break through it. And we get to these places and sometimes we often question ourselves like, oh my God, why would you allow something like that to happen to me? That was the conversation. It's like, why would God allow something like this to happen to me? And it's because somebody needed to understand the order of operation of healing behind the hurt and the pain.
Yes.
And as you're telling me your story weeks ago, I'm like, oh my God, I got a similar story, not so graphic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was like, wow, I really have forgot some things, you know.
It brings it back. It truly brings it back to the forefront. And that's one of the things for me, because I don't relive it, but it stays in your memory.
Yeah.
It stays there. So it's not just, oh, I'm healed about it. No, because you still got triggers.
Yeah.
And those triggers are like for real triggers. They're not nothing that you can just pass off. So
it's fixed memory tapes,
right.
Not even triggers. It's really the clinical term is fixed memory tapes. You know, and that memory,
it plays like a movie.
Yeah,
in your mind and in the back of your mind, and it's not even something that you try to think of. It's just there. So it's not, your journey to healing is never over.
Exactly,
it's never over, because when you have children or your family, friends, you know, you have that family, and you like, I don't want what happened to me to happen to them. So I need to do something so they can have some protection too. Like, I need to let them know.
Right.
And because of that, speak up. Don't hide your story. I believe you.
And you know what? It's speak up is one thing, but what if you speak up and no one's listening? Keep talking about it. Keep telling. And I think that was, you know, when we had the conversation, it was like, what do we need to really tap into? Because a lot of people, a lot of children, a lot of men, a lot of women are telling, but I don't think they're talking the right people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where there's an advocate for you.
Right.
Make sure you're speaking to someone that advocates for you, your health, your safety, your mindset.
And who knows? Like, it goes deeper than just them advocating for you. It's who's your safe space? Where is the safe space? Where is that within your household, within your family, your friendship, colleagues? Where's the safe space? Because that's not something you joke about. That's not something you make up. That's not who wants to go around making up stuff like that to torment themselves. You gotta look at it, and if they're confiding in you, they found you as their safe space.
Exactly.
Don't dismiss them, because if you do, then it's like, well, God, who will believe me?
And you know what? That's why I kind of like open my ears to a lot of different things. Sometimes I used to be like, you know, I'm desensitized. But I hear so many different things,
right.
Just even being a stylist, being behind a chair for 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
I hear everything loud and clear, even when you never open your mouth. I could tell from the way your hair is growing. I can look at you in the mirror. I can
don't
see
look
your
at my
eyes.
hair right now.
No, not even that. I mean, from an energy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you can always tell when a person is like in a sunken space.
You can feel that dark space.
Yeah.
You can feel that void, the disconnect, the discord. You can feel it.
And I just like, don't be in a place where you don't share, but you can't solve your own problem. Like, I told that to my girl today. It's like, she's like, I just don't want to be telling nobody. But you talking to yourself is really digging a deeper hole.
It is.
Because you don't really have the best advice for yourself. Not saying that I do, but I may have a resource.
Right.
You know?
I can probably guide you to someone to talk to. So we all have those that's in our back pocket.
Correct.
And so don't gatekeep. If you know somebody that's in this specific field that can help, lead the people there to, hey, I went here, and this is what they do, and this is how they can help you. So being able to share that and knowing who to go to, like, man, you have to, you really, truly have to, because it's more common than you think.
Yeah. No. So how long has Safety Key been in business?
So I started last year. Go figure. Y'all see where I'm
really?
At? Last
like 2025?
2025.
No, why did I think you had been in this business for? Oh, so you're really doing good.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You're right on time. I don't know why I thought this. No, so okay. So this isn't your only business. So
Correct.
you have been an entrepreneur for how long?
Ooh, since 2007.
Okay, so almost 18 years.
Yes.
Just at 18 years. So what was the first business? Because I always tell people, they're like, Connie, you always do everything. But I'm like, everything leads to something.
Right.
You
Yes,
know
it
me?
does.
I started behind the chair. I sit and I talk to clients all day long. Coming to Vegas, this is a hypersexual city.
Yes, it
just
is.
really is. I am listening to all different levels of conversation from all different groups of women.
Right.
Hence, I started selling bedroom candy because what I realized is either you want it wet or it's dry. Okay? Hence. I'm the lady with the lube.
Hint.
So it just kind of made sense. COVID,
Right.
the business blew up. It leaded
Of
me off
course.
into getting bigger parties. So I went off into an
Right.
event space. The event space turned into a banquet hall. The conversations, the banquet hall, and the bedroom candy led to a radio, being a guest on a radio show. That led to me sitting here now. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Which leads to me boosting up all of my friends that are in business. So, just the trajectory
Yeah.
of solving the problem and killing the middleman and creating a business.
Right.
Where did Ani first step her foot off into the entrepreneurial world? Like, tell us like I just ran down that timeline, like how one business led to the other business.
So it's very interesting that you actually mentioned that, because what happened to me when I was 19, 20, I started the next one, which is how it ended up happening. It wasn't like, I had a sign. It was literally, I woke up and was like, I wonder how I can make a flower into an ink pen. Something that's beautiful, something that we love. Women, we love flowers. But I was like, oh man, they die. Like, I want something that you can use, something. And I did. I was like, oh, Mom, I'll be back. I went to Walmart and I stood at the front of the store and I was just like, okay, God, like, how would I put this together? And I started seeing flashes of pictures. And I was going through the store, picking up what I was seeing. I got home, I laid it all out. I said, no, how do we put it together? And my mother still has the very first pen I've ever made. It is god awful.
So how did it come to be a pen? Like,
so writing became freeing.
okay, so you started writing.
So I started with the writing, and I found that writing my feelings, writing my thoughts, writing goals, hopes, dreams, aspirations, it kept me from sinking. So I was like, okay, so let's go with
come on, warrior
right.
queen. Right.
I'm trying to tell you. So
Put my glasses on so I can see.
Every time, just a little bit. But so that was another part for me, and even the healing part of my journey was writing it down. And it went big. It went big real fast. But I laid off, and then I went back to it, and then I would do it again, and that was part of my healing too, because it was going back and forth.
Okay. So it seems we have a caller. Oh, okay. So we're going to wait. We'll get that together. Thanks for tapping in, Andrea. We definitely want to say hello to everybody.
Yes, hello.
So good. Connie.
Hey, so good. Hey, best friend.
Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for tapping in. We have a caller on the line now. Hello, caller. Can you please leave your name and caller?
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Tia.
Hi,
Ani.
Tia.
Hi, Tia.
Hi, how are you? Thank you. Thank you for sharing so much. Thank you. I have 2 daughters, and I talk to them about safety all the time. And for you to share this story was really touching. And I just wanted to tell you thank you. I shared this with my girls, and I just want to know how real everything is. And I really appreciate you for everything that you've done for us tonight.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you sharing this
and I'm going to
them.
get some of those keys for my daughters. and myself too.
Yes.
Absolutely. I would love to create you something special, something unique, and that does fit you. But I definitely thank you for tuning in and having your daughters here, because I wanted to share and I wanted to get my story out there. Like, hey, you're not alone. Like, this does happen, and there are people who do understand. There are people that are with you. There are people that believe you. So I appreciate it. You are, that just warmed my heart. You make me cry on the radio.
Aw, listen.
Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Thank you for calling.
Yes, and Miss Connie, you know we love you, and thank you.
I love
We
you
appreciate
more.
you.
Yes, and that's like my baby, and her babies is my baby, and we don't play.
Aw,
Okay.
how cute.
We
I
do not
love
play
it.
about
I
the
love
babies,
it.
but everybody don't have a team and a squad and gang behind them.
Yeah.
So if you got that, you got us plus that plus you plus some keychain.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We got
Yes.
it. Full circle.
Okay.
Full circle. We got
Full
you.
circle.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Full
Thank you for
circle.
calling in.
Yes,
Beautiful.
we appreciate you, Ani.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome. Thank
you
you.
too. Be
Yes.
blessed.
And guys, I dropped her website in the comments, so make sure you click the link. Even if you leave a comment, we would definitely love for you to support her business. SafetyIsKey.com. She does have collections. I think they started about 65, but you can buy piece by piece. They come in assortment of colors. We actually will have a few showcase here later on in the show, but you know, it gets a little loud, but I really want her to finish telling her story. So back to what you were saying. So you say you started with the pens, you started with writing.
Yes.
And then you were like, listen, I want to write with a beautiful pen.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I want to write with something that's elegant,
Right.
something that is not
She is a
seen.
little hoity-toity, little
Yes.
boozy.
Yeah, look, all the way. I'm not even going to lie or
Right.
hide it. I am very bougie. So
Okay.
to write, look, and we all got that favorite ink pen.
Exactly.
Tell me about it, okay? We all got it.
Yeah.
So, right.
do.
That's the go-to, the one that you will skip any and everything else.
Yes.
Where is that one ink pen?
Yes.
So that's what I wanted to make. That one pen that you could have, that one pen that you take with you, you know, and I was just like, you know what? I could do this. Like, let's go. So to make it, and there are an assortment of colors, different flowers, sunflowers, roses, chrysanthemums, daisies, you name it. So any one of your favorite flowers, I can make it into an ink pen for you.
Okay. So that was the first business. And what was the name of that business?
That one is Your Sunshine Within.
Okay. So from that so now we have pens.
Then it went journals.
Okay.
And the journals came about because I was like, you know what? How many books do we have scattered across the house? How many books do we go and jot down notes in? Or if you're in church, I mean, you writing down and you can't find it. You look for it, you cannot find it. You constantly grabbing something. So I was like, you know what? This would be actually really good to have together because it's customizable. And because you can customize it, you'll take it anywhere. And that'll be your go-to. And in that journal, you can write your hopes, your dreams, your goals, aspirations, Bible study notes, sermon notes. You can take that. So what I didn't know was there was a very special lady who actually bought a lot of them from me. And she had me label each one: faith, strength, love, hope. And I was like, what are you doing with the journals that you keep buying? And yeah, that's my sister. Hey baby.
Sister. Hey, Andrea.
Hey, Andrea. And so it was just like, you know what? I asked her, I said, well, what are you doing with these like journals? And she said, I give them to the women group. She said, and you have no idea what's opened up for them. People who haven't been writing are now writing. People who haven't, wrote anything, like any goal, anything, they're writing, and it's opening them up to possibilities that something different can come from their life. And I was just like, oh my God. I was like, I'm just thinking I'm making the journals. Like, I didn't expect it to go where it went. And she And little did I know, she literally got one for the entire group.
Wow.
And so these women were then messaging me saying, oh my God, like I've been writing. You got me back into writing poems. And I was just like, oh my. I was like, well, I'm glad that I could actually help. And then it turned into vases. And then I was doing centerpieces for weddings and quinceañeras and baby showers. And so it was actually something really unique that you can have and your guests can take a part with them. Mm-hmm. Because when you go to places, everybody looking for something to take home.
Exactly.
So
I'm definitely, normally it's a plate, but you know.
Take a plate, take a flower.
And it's crazy because even as you tell the story, I know me, I'm a creative mindset, you know, mm-hmm. but I never could have been ready for what I saw.
No.
When I came to your house. And it was beautiful. And although the flowers aren't real, it just the level of vibrancy, the energy. And I'm like, oh my God. I had to call my mother on FaceTime. Like, Mom, my mother would go crazy if she saw all these flowers because she loves to do arrangements and, mm-hmm. and things of those sorts. So now we have the pens, we have the journals. So now we in business.
Yes.
So that led off into
and spin off into, actually it went into taxes first.
Okay.
So yes, I am a licensed tax preparer in all 50 states.
Okay.
Yes, you could come see me. But I've always wanted to help people. And that was my biggest thing. So with taxes, that allowed me to get to know other people and reach out to other people and to help them gain financial freedom as well. So what I ended up doing was my clients that I had, I went into Bath and Body Works and I said, I want to give them a thank you gift type thing. And
it's ridiculous. The Bath and Body Works.
Yeah, man.
I had to call my mother. I'm telling you. I was like, what am I walking into?
She couldn't believe it. It is a full functioning Bath and Body Works store. It turned into a simple thank you gift to, my God, y'all blow me up. I can't even lie. Those who know me.
I'm like, I was like, where's the live wall at? Like, are we selling live? She was like, no, if people call, I make a basket. I was like,
yeah,
girl, wait a minute. Like, listen, I was like, we need a live station here. Me and Michelle had a whole conversation how we can turn the back room into the backdrop, the live. We can ready go in there. I'm going to be with the music. We're going to be bantering. We're going to laugh and we're going to be putting the baskets together.
Absolutely.
Selling them. Because for every flower that you mention, you literally have a Bath and Body Works scent.
Yes, I do.
Right.
Everything that's in Bath and Body Works store is sitting in my store.
So, okay. So we have the pens, we have the journals, we have the baskets.
Mm-hmm.
Now
we have the self-defensive keychains.
So seeing as how the story triggered everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So not to even, pick apart, but I always like to just understand the order of operation,
mm-hmm.
So just to give an example, I'll go back on my business timeline.
Mm-hmm.
I started off as a stylist. I've been a mother literally almost 38 years of my life. I am 53. I was a young mother. There were things that I wasn't privy to.
Right.
There were things I wasn't exposed to. There were things that I wasn't educated about. Okay.
Right.
So now here I am, literally someone's mother. Mm-hmm. And I felt like, let me just get them out of school. Let me keep them alive. And we good.
It's like a race against time to beat the world. Especially being a mother of sons.
Right. So boom, we get them there. And it's like, you still got a little air in your balloon, homegirl.
A whole lot.
What you gonna do? Because now I've been a mother for so long. What is it that I want to do? Yeah. So then hence you get into these situations, sometimes low vibration, high frequency, right. And then you become complacent, but then you get to a point where it's like you become uncomfortable being comfortable.
Yes.
And it's like, am I losing my mind? No, you're going through menopause. But guess what? Nobody prepared you for it. Nobody had the conversation. So all you know is you're being called bipolar. You're being called crazy. And it's like...
short-tempered.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the thing that I thank the Heavenly Father for is my career path.
Absolutely.
Because I knew about everything that was happening to me or that was going to happen from somebody that it already happened. And I was like, oh my God, I'm like Chantel and him now, shout out to Chantel. Oh my God, I'm sweating like Serena over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out how come my customer can't keep her hair molded. Like, girl, what is going on with your hair?
What is going on?
And now I'm in the bathroom every day struggling. Like, girl, you better show my clients some grace because you are there now and you have the skills and you are equipped with the abilities, but you are still showing up like the customer.
Right.
So now here it is getting into menopause. Now getting into menopause, that took me off into the yoni and understanding kundalini and the sacral.
Right.
And I'm telling you, and some people be like, oh, that sounds like witchcraft. I mean, whatever worked for you. 2026, I'm not repeating myself. Listen, it is really all about me. I can tell you what I did to get here, but you can figure it out all by yourself.
Yeah, because journey is the journey. Everybody got a different footprint. Everybody got a different journey. So walk your journey.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, and if it helps you, walk the journey. Y'all walk it out.
And going through some of the trauma that I have been through, born from trauma. You know what I'm saying? I'm a product. What does that say? I'm a product.
So it's important to share a story because people can feel like they can overcome just like you. You are absolutely correct.
Yes, what's that name on there?
Word. Absolutely. This is Brittany. Hey, I killed the memorial base flower pens and journals for my mom's bestie.
Yes.
And she is my tax lady. Single, no kids, no property, but got 4 figures.
I love that.
She has covered me in Bath and Body Works and my needs too. You know I got you. Yes I do.
Yes. But back to just saying, understanding the order of operation. People like, Connie, what do you do so much, but everything all go together.
Yes, it does. Everything fits, and everything fits in a specific timeline as well. Like everything just fell into place, and that's one thing how you know you're walking your journey is when it can fall right into place. So to have something go from traumatic 19 to business 20, I didn't even know what I was sitting on. I had no idea, and that grew to wanting to then branch out and help other people and have them overcome. So now we got journals and, then we swing around and, now we on tax time. And so now I'm helping those gain financial freedom and still sharing my story, still letting them know. And then it spins into Bath and Body Works store. So now it's like self-care. You got to take care of yourself. So come get you something nice. It's always a sale in the store. Thank you. Please do you first. Please, because it starts with you.
Yes.
And if you got to do the work. And look, I've been doing the work, y'all. Okay.
And it's hard to try to tell somebody else about how to take you someplace that you can't take yourself.
Say it.
So, I'm a firm believer. If you ain't all the way together, please stop giving directions.
And I will let everybody know the biggest pet peeve of mine is to say, oh, I understand how you feel. Do you really? Because if I tell you, are you really going to be able to hold on to that and be like, okay, yeah, I do? Or are you going to be like, I shouldn't have said nothing?
Now, just because you said that, the naked truth, how do you feel about intimacy with your partner? Because I'm always a little curious about people who have experienced trauma and when it comes to being intimate in their own relationships,
that
comfortability.
Is a very good question.
Yeah.
That's the subject. That's
the naked truth, baby. That's how
I
get naked. I want to see some areolas.
I can be, you know what? I'll be as transparent as I can. It affects it. It affects it. Because when you have those passing thoughts through your brain, and your spouse don't know how often those thoughts pass through, my husband can graze my skin super light and I clench. And I tense up, and he's still, babe, like, it's me. And I'm like, you got to work with me. I know it's you. It's been you. 9 years it's you. But it doesn't, like, go away. So I have to tell myself, all right, I need to turn your brain off. Turn it off. Like, and literally push pause on your mind to be able to be in your marital bed. And to be able to give yourself to your spouse as God intended it to be. But I literally have to still do the work because I still got to tell myself it happened, but it's not still happening. It happened. He's not the cause. It happened. He didn't have nothing to do with it. But it does sometimes cause conflict. And both people would be left sexually frustrated because it's like, man, I can't just get to her like I want to because of what she didn't experience. And in me, I'm like, damn, I can't give him what he wants to because these thoughts done passed through my mind and I'm not even turned on. It shuts you down. So when I say constant work, y'all, I'm so serious, constant work. But it also has a lot to do with your spouse being patient with you and understanding that you still on the journey. You're still healing. You're still having to push those thoughts. You're still having to, man, having 4 boys. I'm telling them, like, look, this is what happened to mom. It can happen to you too. So this is what mom is doing. So I'm trying to teach them early how to stay free, be free. So that way it doesn't affect them in the same manner that it affected me.
Yeah, that's powerful right there. You know, and that's just something, even dealing with a man and having that level of patience. But I know we trickle on the hour, so I want to give you that. So she has a vast array of colors. So understanding what we have created here. So this is what I chose. So tell everybody what I chose.
So Connie chose the
You know
leopard.
Me, I want the cat.
Yes, she did.
Out the bag.
So
yes.
This is the leopard. So I'll go piece by piece for everybody. So you have actually, this is like a coin purse. So whether you put money in it, whether you put medicine in it, you do have an option.
Put some rocks in there.
You can if you want to throw it.
Yeah, we live in the mountains. Get some rock dust. So if you need to block, sometimes most people aren't even qualified for an intimate relationship like marriages. Okay.
Sometimes they are not, to be honest with you. Look,
but that's why we got to have those real conversations before we get married.
You
because
have
did
to.
He know about your...
He did. He just didn't know how deep.
So why didn't you share that with him before you...
To be honest, I thought I would lose him.
Wow.
No lie. I told you I would be as transparent
than you.
Yes, it was. I would be as transparent. I don't have a problem with my life being on front line. Watch it, learn from it, grow from it.
How long y'all been married?
Oh man, come April this year, it'll be 9 years.
Wow.
So
as long as you really kind of been in, 19 in the middle.
Yeah. So it's like you have to, I didn't want to share that, and I didn't even know how to approach it. It wasn't like, hey, babe, this happened to me, all these years ago. It was just like, you first feel shame. Then you feel embarrassed. And then it's like, this man really likes me. And if I tell him my deep down, what I'm truly afraid of, it might freak him out and he might walk away. So I didn't say anything for a few years. So then, and finally, a situation coming up to where I was like, okay, I need to tell you something. And when I told him, he actually broke down and cried.
Right.
And I was like, yo, you okay? And he was like, how are you okay? And I said, my father. That's
No
how
weapons.
I'm okay. No weapon. Yeah, look.
Rocks like it's boulder rocks.
Boulders, okay? Get the little ones, though. You gotta get the little ones in order for it to fit, though.
The little garden, what is it, landscape rocks?
Yeah, don't stay out of those.
In the joint. They get the rocks in the socks. No.
This is not David and Goliath.
I said this was going to be a 2 series, but I almost want to say it's a 3 series because I think that's the purpose of subscribers.
Yes.
Because there's some things that we can say on the show. So when we go into the dark, the subscribe to my subscribers, we have a more intense show where we really talk about it, because right now they would turn us all the way off.
They would.
They really heard.
This is just the top layer.
Story.
This I can't even get literally to the nitty gritty. Yeah,
it's not the it's the bling.
Right, it's the bling,
not the bang.
Right, right.
But
I will tell you, the rest of these pieces that she had me attached. No, I'm kidding. I made it. I love her. So this is soft tissue. And what this does is you're able to carry it this way. So soft tissue here, you figure it out whichever way to escape. You do have a key knife. You do have kitty ears. These go on like brass knuckles.
They was called kitten knuckles. Oh, they called kitty ears. Okay, look, I just turned them into.
So you can do it close range or you can do it further range. So it's basically how close your person get to you.
Right.
So you have a whistle, you have a dog whistle. So my walkers, y'all like to walk and get y'all exercise, but if you're tired of carrying a stick, just come see me. I have a dog whistle for you that you can blow it, and it's their frequency, and it actually will confuse the dog.
Blow the whistle.
Look,
blow the whistle.
If I try to blow, that's not gonna work. So then you do have your pepper spray. This one, it has another little coin purse. You have your seatbelt cutter and window breaker, and it does come with a taser. Yes, it does. I want somebody to walk up on me. Y'all just don't understand.
Listen, before we end the show, because we're coming upon the final minutes of the show, we do have a caller. Welcome, caller. Please tell us your name.
Hello, caller.
Hi, caller.
Hi, I'm here.
Hello.
It is Chef Fluff, best friend Carmela. How are you?
Hey, Chef Fluff.
Hi, best friend.
Thank you for calling.
Hi, baby. I just wanted to let you know that I'm super proud of you, and I'm listening in. And we all definitely appreciate you coming on and telling your story. You are a strong Black woman.
Thank you.
And you have supported lots of women in the Las Vegas area and all over the United States. And you probably hear chicken frying right now. Don't mind me.
I knew you was doing something. Cooking. I was going to ask you what you was doing.
Okay, let him cook. Thank you so much for calling in, Chef. We appreciate you.
Thank you, best friend.
And make sure you share this episode and let them know that it's going to be a part 2, because we just at the collarbone. We getting ready to expose a little bit of shoulder next week.
Yes.
But listen, if you want to be in on the conversation, leave a comment, or definitely have just listen, send a shout out to my girl. Make sure you tap into her site. It's safetyiskey.com. Leave a comment for her. All of us need to be poured into. Fill her cup and her bank account. She would really appreciate it.
Yes, I would.
And you know what? Don't only save yourself. Make sure you save someone else.
Yes.
Make sure, Ani, you give them your information before we wrap it up, and tell everyone where they can find you.
All right. So, yes, you can find me on Safety is Key. So, SAFETISKEY.com. There you can purchase an array of different colors, an array of different styles as well. You can send me an email, safetyiskey@gmail.com. I take orders that way too. If you know me, you got my phone number. I don't mind.
Pull up the colors.
Pull it up.
Yes.
Send me a text, shoot me a text, instant message, anything, and I got you. I definitely got you.
Yes. Listen, I'm your girl. Pull them up. I'm your girl, Miss Connie LV. This is The Naked Truth. We will see you here next week. Okay, we got a vast array of colors. and varieties. Listen, make sure that safety is your key. I'm your girl, Miss Connie LV. This is The Naked Truth. See you guys next week.
It's your girl, Miss Connie, coming to you every Wednesday at 5 p.m., discussing the levels of intimacy. What's your naked truth? Stay tuned in to stay turned on. See you at 5.